Excellency Dr. Hirut Kasa, Minister of Culture and Tourism, Excellency Ministers, Your Excellency Mr. Rustu Yirda, FDR Sport Commission Commissioner, Excellency Dr. Mohammed Wagi Azam, President of Africa Cycling Confederation and Vice President International Cycling Union, Excellency Mr. Antonio, UCI Representative, Your Excellency Dr. Ashabir Olda Georgis, President of Ethiopian Olympic Committee, Your Excellency Dr. Bazazo, the Amhara Regional State Sport Commissioner, distinguished delegates, the participant teams of African nations of the 40th African Continental Road Cycling Championship, distinguished guests who are here at this welcoming event, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, on behalf of Ethiopian Cycling Federation and myself, I wish to express my heartfelt pleasure to convey my warm welcome to honorable guests and all participating delegations of this marvelous and spectacular 40th African Road Championship most cordially. Honorable guests, dear participating delegations, cycling, like any other sport, has been playing important diverse roles as potential visible tools to promote and sustain social changes and development virtually in every society. In light of this, Ethiopian government and Ethiopian Cycling Federation have been playing their level best to promote cycling sport both at national and continental level. For we duly recognize cycling, like any other sports, plays its own potential rules as our platform to initiate and strengthen our African solidarity, friendship, bridge to sincere cultural exchange among our pupils, and create our togetherness that eventually deepens our mutual understanding inter ally. Accordingly, Ethiopian Cycling Federation is also committed to, as usual, to play its part to move African cycling for better development and international competitions. A case in point is hosting African continental road cycling competitions such as this. This is our first time to host the event in which certain African countries will participate, represented by their above 180 athletes and officials. Honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, this championship has multifaceted purposes in that it is beyond just an event to obtain medals. It is rather a platform to test other values of sport. So I am confident that these editions serves as a platform for participants to exchange the value of their respective culture along with strengthening their African brotherhood and sisterhood ties. It is due to this and other significant values of sport competitions that Ethiopian requested CAC to offer the opportunity to host the 40th edition of this championship. Our request has received due respect and honor. I therefore seize this opportunity to earnestly thank and appreciate African Cycling Confederation for showing face in Ethiopia and hosting this prestigious 40th Road Championship, for where we are undoubtedly honored. Under the concerted efforts of our government, Ethiopian Cycling Federation, and of course supported by CAC and the hosting Amhara Regional State and Bahar Dar City Administration, we have been making a bold and audacious all-out effort and the necessary preparation to make the championship a success. Accordingly, it is our strong hope that participants will enjoy the hosting the hosting city's pupils legendary hospitality, and thereby this event will remain an important and exciting championship. Finally, Ethiopian Cycling Federation is indebted to earnestly commend and thank FEDRI Sport Commission and its leaders, and above all the hosting regional Amhara regional state and Bahar Dar city administration and the Ethiopia Olympic Committee of their unreserved willingness and commitment to support and host the championship. Likewise, I also extend my thanks to all partners for their precious support to make the championship a real. Honorable guests, dear delegates, I now kindly invite Your Excellency Dr. Ambaቸው መኮንን, Head of State of Amhara Regional State, to deliver a welcome address. I thank you.
Your Excellency, Dr. Hirut Kasau, Minister for the Ministry of Culture and Tourism, Excellency Ministers, Federal and Regional Higher Governmental Officials, Excellency Dr. Muhammad Wagi Hazam, President of African Cycling Confederation and Vice President of International Cycling Union, Excellency Executive Members of Ethiopian Olympic Committee and Ethiopian Cycling Federation, distinguished delegations of the participating teams of African nations of the 14th African Continental Cycling Race Championship, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, on behalf of the government of Amhara National Regional State and myself, I would like to extend my most cordial greetings and warm welcome to honorable participant delegations of the 14th African Championship Cycling Race. Honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Amhara National Regional State is greatly honored and delighted as Ethiopia is privileged and honored the opportunity to host the 14th African Continental Cycling Race Championship. Hence, please allow me to express our deepest gratitude to Ethiopian Cycling Federation and the African Cycling Confederation and their leadership for showing faith in our regional state and Bahar Dar city in hosting this prestigious event, for which we are greatly honored. Under the concerted efforts of our regional government, Ethiopian Cycling Federation, of course Bahar Dar City Administration, all the necessary preparations for this event have been made. We have been making a bold effort alongside with Ethiopian Cycling Federation to make this championship a success. We have been doing this for a purpose that we duly know. We also recognize the values and the powers, the potential power of sport for regional, national, and continental integrity, as well as economic and social integration. Indeed, sport competitions such as this have been effective opportunities to initiate and strengthen our continental solidarity and friendship. Besides, they are used as a bridge to sincere cultural exchange among our people and create our togetherness that eventually deepens our mutual understanding. Moreover, sport has been a vital tool in establishing sisterhood and brotherhood relationships amongst our nations and peoples. In light of this, cycling sport, unlike other sport events, has been playing its own role in all these regards. That is why we are all together here, coming from every corner of Africa. We are here today and will stay together in harmony for the next few days to witness and enjoy the social values and the power of sports competitions. It is also my strong belief that the 14th African Continental Cycling Race Championship will contribute its own role in this regard. Honorable guests, honorable delegates and participants, virtually our region is endowed with historical heritage, rich and respectful cultural values, and of course amazing natural sceneries such as Lake Tana, which is the source of Blue Nile and the largest lake in Ethiopia. Hence, participants will undoubtedly find an excellent competition and comfortable stay, enjoying the sincere and legendary hospitality of Bahar Dar people. Assuring our continued support to remain with you till the end of the championship, I once again would like to thank both Ethiopian Cycling Federation and African Cycling Confederation for their highest consideration, offering us the opportunity to host this championship. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for your attention.